minutes to
And
the start of the
unlike
race.
last weekend, I will do my best to make sure that the main events are posted on YouTube. I know last weekend, I believe the main events were not posted. I'll see what I can do about getting those reposted moving forward. But again, drivers, it's going to be Salazar on the pole, Harris on the 2, Nord on the 3, Goss on the 4. With that being said,
Jeff Salazar. Tom Harris.
no more laps. Let's go get our cars lined up. No more laps. Again, I'm going to need drivers from race number 15, four-wheel drive expert drivers. Need you guys on the track to corner marshal, please. And one volunteer corner marshal on cone number 1. Again, four-wheel drive expert drivers on the track to corner marshal, please.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Okay, so before I start calling out names, you need to let me know that, so I'm not looking at them intently. It's kind of how it works.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Need one volunteer corner marshal on cone number 2. All right, thank you, Mr. Rowe. All right, y'all know the routine. Top 2 going to find your way into that B-Man event. Keep the hopes and dreams alive. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You kids are going. Sound of the tone. Locked and loaded with our 17.5 lock timing C-Main event. Gotta wait, and go. Good job, Ronnie. Thank you very much. That is the way it's done. OG Goss. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch in center. Thank you, Mr. Trunell. Ladies out, it's going to be Tom Harris. Salazar in the 2, Goss in the 3, Nord in the 4. I am going to need about 5, and I say 5 volunteer corner marshals after this race to help me out. Race number 2, novice B-Man event coming up at you next. Salazar spinning it sideways. Goss going to find his way into that top 2. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center. Harris getting it in no man's land. You're good, Tom. And resume. Ronnie Goss leading out. Ronnie Goss working his way from the back of the pack. Looking to find his way into that B-Man event. Keeping it legal and legit. Through the center section of the track he goes. In that 2 spot, going to be Tom Harris. Rocking the all pink with the yellow wheels through the center section. In that 3 spot, going to be Salazar with the white and pink Losi. Coming into that slant side triple, goes crazy. Throws a sick whip for the chicks. Fortunately, no chicks out there today. But maybe they're watching on Live RC Land. You never know. Race number 1 on deck. Race number 2 coming up at you next. Race number 2, novice B-Man event coming up at you next. Ronnie Goss leading out off the end of the straightaway. He goes in that 2 spot. Tom Harris down the front straightaway. He is 6.2 back. Into 3 is going to be Jeff Salazar. Down that front straightaway he goes. Nord rounding out my top 4. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. It is clear. Locked and loaded with 2:15 in. 3:45 to go. 6-minute lower mains for all you kids today. So again, appreciate everyone coming out today. Final race of 2024. So giving you guys a little extra time on your main events. All A mains will be 8 minutes. Unless something really cool is going on, then you never know. I've been known to add time. Watch it in center, watch it in center. Thank you, Mr. Trunell. Ronnie Goss leading out. Harris in the 2. Salazar in the 3, Nord in the 4. Race of attrition, anything can and usually happen. So rubber side down, always going to be the fast way around town, even with extended lower main events. So appreciate everyone coming out today. Again, if you got a tab inside the store, see the sales staff, get that handle taken care of. Ronnie Goss. Up the hill, down the hill, coming into that center section, single action. Through the U-turn, slant side triple. Double action out. Dropping down the hill, coming into the back jump section. Triple single out. In that 2 is going to be Tom Harris. Single, single, through the slant side triple. Center section of the track. Salazar in the 3, Nord in the 4. 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. Novice B main event coming up at you next. Watch coming in front straightaway. Clear. Thank you, good sir. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Vero. Appreciate that. Watch in the back jump section. Clear. Watch the back jump section. Clear. Ronnie Goss keeping it rubber side down, keeping the wheels on the car. Looking to go a lap up on your second place car off the end of the straightaway. Not forcing an issue. Harris puts it upside down. Vero right there to get him. Ronnie Goss leading out. 4:15 in, 1:45 to go. Again, I'm going to need at least 5 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out, race number 2. 5 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out, race number 2. .430 in, 1:30 to go. Ronnie Goss. Back jump section he goes. Harris. Center jump section. Puts it up on 2 wheels. Diego Betancourt like a tiger ready to pounce. Looking for his kibbles and bits. Salazar into 3. Nord going to be rounding out my top 4 with a minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. Race number 2. Novice B-main event. That's going to be Helmrich, Washington, Bedwell, Hamilton, Fontaine, and Bedwell. You cats are going to be up next. Again, I'm going to need 5 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out, race number 2. 5 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out, race number 2. Top 2 vying for that A-main event. Watch in center. Thank you, Mr. Salazar. Good job. Watch the back jump section. Clear. Under 30 drivers, under 30. Ronnie Goss rocking to the beat in his head. Through the slant side triple in the center. Double single action out. Backside double. Double. Smooth. I would say like the top of his head, but he's actually growing hair again, so that's a good thing. Rogaine is a must when you're over 50. With less than 10. Less than 10. Got a smile out of you on that one. Time has expired on the master clock. Keep it rolling, drivers. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. RG, you are bumped into race number 4. Tom Harris, once you cross that start finish line, you are finding your way into that B-main event in race number 4. Waiting on 2. Waiting on Salazar. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Salazar going to be taking home that top 3. Nord in the 4. And that is a race. I'll stop. Gentlemen on cone number 1. Gentlemen on cone number 1. Gentlemen on cone number 1. That was you, right? Gentlemen on cone number 1 that I'm looking at, pointing at right now. Once again, going to need about 5 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out, race number 2. 5 volunteer corner marshals. Help me out, race number 2. Goss and Harris. You cats are in race number 4. Goss and Harris, you're in race number 4. Novice B-main event, top 2. Looking to go to that A-main event. Again, I'm going to need Goss, Harris, and Salazar. I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal for me, please. And about 5 volunteer corner marshals, novice B-main event. You guys are cut loose. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in. Thank you to my volunteer
Corey
marshals.
Helmrich.
Thank you,
Bedwell.
Mr. Zorn. Thank
Thomas
you, Mr.
Bedwell.
Canfield.
Ryan Fontaine. Yogi Hamilton.
Thank you, Grady. / Colton. Thank you, Mr. Trunell. Appreciate you on that. Helmrich on the pole. Washington on the 2. Thomas Bedwell on the 3. Yogi on the 4. Hey, Yogi. Boo-boo. Ryan Fontaine on the 5.
Washington.
Keith Bedwell on the 6. With that being said, you can go by the start-finish line one more time. And no more laps. No more laps. No more laps. We'll go and get our cars lined up. No more laps. We'll go and get our cars lined up. Marshals are your spots. Top 2 Looking for that. Don't break it on warm-up there, Mr. Helmrich. You've been doing so well today, unlike Lee breaking his car all the time. All right. Corey Helmrich on the pole. Washington on the
1 minute to
2.
the start of the
Thomas
race.
Bedwell on 3. Yogi on the 4. Ryan Fontaine all the way down from the snowy state of NAU, I believe. And Bedwell on the 6. So I remember these things. All right, y'all know the routine. Let's keep it
45
clean.
seconds to the start of the
Top
race.
2 jockeying for that A-main event. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to the sound of the tone. Watch on front straightaway. Nicely done. Good job, Yogi. Back it back in. You guys got 5 minutes of excitement. Oh, my goodness. Helmrich going ankle biting on Trunell early on. So it's going to be Washington leading out. Helmrich in the 2. Fontaine going to be popping up into the top 3. And then Helmrich gets it wrong. Washington gets it wrong. And here comes Fontaine from the top 3. Top 5, moving his way into that lead spot. Looks for a top spot into that A-main event. Right now it is Helmrich leading out. Fontaine in the 2. Everybody else in tow. Right now Fontaine shaking like a leaf on a windy Saturday afternoon. Working his way through the center section of the track. You should have nerves of steel. Come on, man. Watching the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. It is clear. 4-car dance coming down that front straightaway. Fontaine leading out. Yogi in the 2. Bedwell in the 3. Helmrich in the 4. 1 minute in, 4 to go. It is Ryan Fontaine leading out in the center section of the track, trying to stretch his lead out. Bedwell puts it upside down. Yogi gets into the no man's land, still keeps it rubber side down. Right now, Ryan Fontaine keeping a middle area of the track. Down the front straightaway he goes. In that 2 spot's going to be Yogi Hamilton. Then it's going to be Bedwell. Keith Bedwell into 3. Washington and Helmrich going at it for 4 and 5. Thomas going to round out my 5th place spot. Right now, your top 2 front runners working through the center section. Fontaine keeping it legal and legit. Single action out. Yogi trying to go over the top. Right now, Fontaine by the start-finish line, he goes. Yogi in tow. Let's keep it clean, kids. Remember, you hit somebody, take him out for position. Relinquish that spot. Right now, it is Ryan Fontaine and Yogi. They got a good, sizable lead. Work together, gentlemen. You have a very good lead on that 3rd place truck of Thomas Bedwell. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Fontaine leading out. Yogi in the 2. And Helmrich. Oh, Helmrich goes for around the outside. That's going to put Bedwell now back into the 3. Helmrich into the 4. Yogi now going to find his way up into the top spot with Fontaine in the 2. Again, top 2 looking to go into that A-main event. And then Yogi gets upside down. Fontaine around the outside through the drop down. Coming into the back jump section they go. You know, you guys need rally towels to kind of help him out. I mean, come on, guys. Either that or take off your hats, unless you're ashamed of your bald heads, which is possible. 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Ryan Fontaine leading out. Yogi Hamilton in that 2 spot. In the 3 is going to be Corey Helmrich. Keith Bedwell in the 4. Washington in the 5. Thomas going to be in the top 6. Right now, Ryan Fontaine down the front straightaway. Single action. Up the hill, down the hill. See, Derek Tracy, he knows what I'm talking about. He's listening to the Tier 1 out there. Watching center section, guys. Watching center section. Fontaine leading out. Look at that. Got the rally towels out. Fontaine leading out. Yogi in the 2. Helmrich going to be closing in on that top spot in the 2. Yogi puts it upside down. Now Corey going to find his way into the top spot. Ryan Fontaine in the center section of the track with 3:50 in, 1:10 to go. Fontaine keeping it rubber side down. Helmrich in the 2. Yogi going to be in the top 3. Watching center, guys. Watching center. All right, now Ryan Fontaine leading out in that 2 spot. Going to be Corey Helmrich in the 3. Yogi coming up the hill, going down the hill with 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds left to go. Watch out the end of the straightaway. Keith Bedwell in the 4. Washington in the 5. Thomas Bedwell going to be in the top 6. Hamilton going one behind you there, Mr. Trunell. Thank you, Mr. Harris. Appreciate that. Ryan Fontaine leading out through the center section of the track. He goes. Corey Helmert going to be in the 2. He is 7.1 back. Yogi in the 3 with less than 10 drivers, less than 10. Race number 3. 21.5 lock timing B main event. You are going to be up next, Hamilton. In that 3 spot with time running out, Ryan Fontaine. You punched your dance card into that A main event. You are done. Bedwell, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Keep it rolling, guys. Keep it rolling. Corey Helmrich, you are done into that A main event. Washington, you are done. Yogi, you are done. Waiting on one. Thomas, you are done. That is a race. Well, then that's just too bad. All right. So Ryan Fontaine and Yogi Hamilton, you are bumped into that A main event. Ryan Fontaine, Yogi Hamilton, you are bumped into that A main event. Drivers race number 2, turn them off, put them down. I need you kids back on the track, corner marshal. Drivers race number 2, turn them off, put them down. Need you guys back on the track, corner marshal, please. Race number 3, 21.5 lock timing. B main event. So Fontaine and Hamilton, you are in that novice A main event. That will be race number 7. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please. All right, I am going to need 2 volunteer marshals. Let's go and roll them out. Check them in, gentlemen. Roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out.
Michael
Check them
Emerson,
in.
Mike
It's going to be
Rash,
Mike A.
Chris
on the
Byers,
pole. Chris
Xander
Byers on the
Valianzi,
2.
Man
And
on Fire, James Trumbull.
Morissette on the 3. Luke Hastings on the 4. Mike DeCock on the 5. James Trunell on the 6. Kenny Reck on the 7. Xander Valencia on the 8. Chris Washington on the 9. Again, I'm going to need 2 volunteer corner marshals, please. 2 volunteer corner marshals. 2 volunteer corner marshals, please. 2 volunteer corner marshals, please. With that being said, no more laps.
Christopher Washington.
We are cleared for takeoff. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Colton.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I just like hearing the sound of music. So relaxing. All right, y'all know the routine. Xander in the
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Proper spots. Kenny Reck in the 7. Xander in the 8. Washington in the 9. 21.5 lock timing. B main event. Y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean,
30 seconds to the
kids.
start of the race.
You guys got 6 minutes. Let me get a head nod out of everybody out there so you guys understand that. We're not smoking each other in the first turn. Have a little fun. When I give you guys extended mains, traditionally, I don't do a restart. So keep it clean.
15 seconds to the
Sound
start of the
tone,
race.
kids. Beautiful. To an extent. All right, we are off and running with race number 3. This is I-21.5, a lock timing B-man event. Nice. That's what I like to see. Chris Byers leading us out. Luke Hastings in the 2. Trunell, DeCock. Watch out the end of the straightaway, guys. Watch out the end of the straightaway. Marshall off the end of the straightaway. Help him out. Leading us out is going to be Mike and Romazitz. Trunell in the 2. Mike A rocking with the all magenta. Down the front straightaway he goes. Trunell in the 2. DeCock in the 3. Byers in the 4. Their rear motor legends, 3rd and 4th, looking to make some moves. Watch the back jump section. Come on, Grady. I thought you were faster than that. Watching center, guys. Watching center, watching center, watching center. It is clear. Leader on deck is going to be Mike A. Watch the bottom of the hill. Watch the bottom of the hill. That is the leader working with you. Mike A. and Trunell down the front straightaway. Off the straightaway. They're coming up on the all orange of Mr. Reck. You'll have the leader and second coming upon you next. You know what to do. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Mike A. leading out. Trunell in the 2. DeCock in the 3. DeCock and Trunell and Byers all going at it. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Let's keep it clean, kids. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Nicely done, Mr. Helmerich. Right now, your leader down the front straightaway, bopping to the beat in his head. That is going to be Mike and Romazitz in that 2 spot. Looks like Chris Byers making the way into the 2. DeCock in the 3. Trunell. Now Hastings into the 4. Trunell in the 5. Watching center, watching center, watching center. Thank you, Brooks. Race number 4. 17.5 lock timing, B-mid event. You are going to be coming up next. And Romazitz through the slant side triple. Dropping down the hill. Backside jump section he goes. Double out. In the 2 is going to be the fluorescent yellow and orange of Byers. Down the front straightaway, your front top 2. Off the end of the straightaway they go. They're gapped out by 1.2 seconds. DeCock in the 3. Hastings in the 4. Trunell in the 5. Let's make your passes clean, kids. 3:30 in, 2:30 to go. Long 6-minute main event. Your leader puts it upside down. Help him out, help him out. Good job, Colton. Now Byers going to take the lead. And Romanson's going to drop it to the 2. DeCock and Hastings not that far off the back door. Your leader right now working through the slant side triple. That'll be leader working there, Chris. Watch by timing and scoring. Thank you, Brooks. Watch out, Brooks. Good job. Byers by timing and scoring. And Romazitz, hooks up a pipe. Help him out, help him out. Hastings into the 2. Here comes DeCock. So 2nd, 3rd, and 4th off the end of the straightaway they go. It is Hastings in the 2. Help him out, help him out, help him out. DeCock into 3. Hastings going to be into the 2. DeCock into 3. And Ramos is going to drop it to the 4. Again, marshals, please, please, please get the cars as quickly and expeditiously as possible. 4:30 in, 1:30 to go. 4:30 in, 1:30 to go. It is Byers on top. By timing and scoring in that 2 is going to be Hastings. DeCock in, and Ramos is going at it for 3rd and 4th. Through the back jump section they go with 1:15 to go. They've got 1:10 left to go. It is Byers, Hastings, DeCock, and Romazitz. Thank you, Colton. Watch coming down start finish line. It is clear. Watch coming on front straightaway. Thank you, Ryan. Watch off the end of straightaway. 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 Not quite sure how much I can call that, but watch off the end of straightaway. Byers gets hung up with some back markers. Help him out. Watching the back section with 35 seconds to go, drivers. 35 seconds left to go. And you're good, Mr. Trunell. Thank you very much for the wait. Less than 25, less than 25. It is Hastings, Byers, DeCock, and Romazitz. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. Help him out, Thomas. Help him out. Help him out. Help him out. Thomas, help him out. There are cars in the wall. Help him out. There are cars in the wall. Time has expired on the master clock. Finish them out, drivers. Luke Hastings, you are done. Chris Byers, you are done. Anton Morissette, you are done. Mike DeCock, you are done. Mike Enromazes, you are done. Kenny Reck, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. We should be, yes. No. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshall is on cone number 1. Marshall is on cone number 1. I need you to grab the blower and blow off your area, please. Taking the win, Luke Hastings. Chris Byers in the 2. Anton Morissette in the 3. DeCock in the 4. Amramazitz in the 5. Rec, Chunell, Valencia, Washington. Hastings and Byers, you are bumped into that 21.5 lock timing B main event. Drivers from race number 3, I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal, please. Drivers from race number 3, back on the track to corner marshal, please. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out. Gentlemen, roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Should
Tom
not
Harris,
have a
Sean
lack
Woodward,
of
Michael
marshals.
Brian Russell.
Got Mr.
Nick
Janelle
Valiancy,
there,
Lee Helmrich,
Valencia
Dave
there.
Rosen,
Mike,
Ronnie Goss.
you got a
Justin Clark.
reprieve this go around. Thank you very much, sir, for all your marshaling duties. Qualifying order, bumping in the 10 spot will be Tom Harris. In the 9 will be Ronnie Goss. In the 8 will be Mike Pukowitz. In the 7, Bob Goodwill. In the 6, Brian Russell. In the 5, Nick Valencia. In the 4, Dave Rosen. In the 3, Lee Helmrich. In the 2, Justin Clark. And on the pole will be Sean Horton. No more laps. Bob, you are good to go by. And no more laps. Go get our cars lined up. Again, marshals, when you are out there marshaling the cars, please watch your areas, assist the cars as needed. Appreciate the efforts as expeditiously as possible. Again, we sincerely thank everyone for coming out today. I hope you guys are having a fun time today. I know I am.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
With that being said, like I said in 21.5 lock timing, this is a 6-minute B-main event for you kids. Head nod out of everybody. We're not going to smoke them in the first turn. Fabulous. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Let's keep it clean. Have some good fun racing at the sound of the tone. Oh, my goodness. Pop a wheelie out of Helmrich. Grabbed a fistful of throttle. Went nose high. That was kind of cool, actually. Rear motor for life. And we are locked and loaded with your 17.5 lock timing B-main event. Good, clean start. That's what I like to see. Watch back jump section. Chunell getting there as quick as he can. Off the gas when being marshaled. Set her on down. Good job, young man. Nicely done, Mr. Chunell. Leading us out is going to be Sean Horton. Justin Clark, the man, the myth, the orange legend. You are good, Bob. Settle it back in. Nicely done. Helmrich in the 3. Rosen in the 4. Goodwill. Somebody else. Ronnie Goss making his way up into the top 7 early on with not even a minute in. Race number 4 on deck. Watching center. Whoa, Noonan. That was dialed. Leading us out 1 minute in, 5 minutes to go. Sean Horton on top. Justin Clark in the 2. Lee Helmrich in the 3. Rosen, Russell, Goss, Goodwill, Pukowitz, Harris, and Valencia. 1:15 in, 4:45 to go. Leader on deck is going to be Sean Horton rocking the all-blue TLR 2250. Through the center section of the track he goes. Coming into the back jump section. Double out. Smooth. Clark puts it upside down. Marshalled out. That's going to move Rosen into the top 2. Clark into the 3. Helmrich into the 4. Helmrich gets it wrong. That's going to move Russell now into the top 4. Helmrich into the 5. RG into the 6. Goodwill into the 7. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill, guys. Watch top of the hill. Good job, youngster. Thank you very much. And remember your name. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Good job, Ronnie. Thank you very much. Settle it back in. And on. Watch off the end straightaway. Nice job, Xander. Thank you, Bob. Good job. Watch it in center. Watch it by timing and scoring. Watch it by timing and scoring. Timing and scoring is clear. Sean Horton leading out. Oh, my goodness. Somebody going off reservation. I can say that. Sean Horton leading out. Brian Russell in the 2. Dave Rose in the 3. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Good job, Mr. Pukowitz. 2:30 in. 3:30 to go. Sean Horton on top. Down the front straightaway he goes. Watch the back jump section. Watch the back jump section. That car is done. Set it on the wall for me there, Anton. Good job. Sean Horton leading out. Brian Russell with the all Battleship Gray, or I like to call it Ethan Kowalski's signature color. Through the center section of the track he goes. Dave Rosen into 3. Helmrich in the 4. Bob Goodwill